1. Oh, pickaxe. Family. Silky Boy the Second. 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That means no in German. 10, 11, 12. No. Oh! Pickaxe! Diorite! Silky Boy number 3. That was my morning. 30 minutes of mining. And I was hoping for more than 11 Vaultrock ore in that time, but oh well, clumsiness of pickaxes happened. Hello, episode 21. And today I want to prepare for another mega day. And it all starts with my 11 Vaultrock ores. And I'm hoping to get lucky. Anything above 40 Vaultrocks, I would consider lucky. 32, 35? Is that it? 35? Well, I mean, it's still 35 Vaultrocks. That will last for a while. And it will definitely be enough for a mega day. You know, a day where I plow through vaults live on Twitch. And last time I did this, I did it with 12 crystals, so I think that's a pretty good goal. So these rocks here, I need to make shiny. But before I get to that, I've got some exciting news. We, as in I and my team, are currently working on a big patch for Vault Hunters. Patch day, POG. Now the patch is not completely done yet, and it's not out for the public. It is up to me to kind of beta test the different things that we are changing or adjusting. And one of the things that we have changed, which I'm very, very excited about, is the recipe for catalysts. You know, these things that can modify a vault crystal, making it into a superb vault crystal that gives you exactly what you're looking for inside the vaults. They're very powerful and very fun, and a big part of Vault Hunters. However, I found out through playing through my single player world that they are pretty inaccessible early game, and the reason for that is because they cost Lermar, which I found is much more fun to use for knowledge stars early on. So that is one of the changes in this patch. We have revamped the recipe, and this is the new recipe. So it costs 1 more catalyst fragment. It used to cost 5 of these, I believe, and then no Lermar, just Benitite and Alexandrite. And even though Benitite is a gem that is used early game for Paxels and drawers and stuff like that, it is a gem that I don't use nearly as much as I use Lermar. So I think this is a good balance change. And to celebrate the first adjustment in this patch, I'm going to craft up a few of these. 1. Easy. Oh, that's really bad. 2. That's a good one. We want the ones that says random positive, and random negative is okay. 3. That's a pretty bad one. Just a negative modifier. 4. Yeah, that's pretty good. So this guarantees that the vault will be crowded, but gives us a random positive based on the crystal. Can be really good for soul shard hunting, for example. 5. Extended. So this guarantees that the vault will have the extended modifier and will give a random negative. 6. Healing. Oh, that's a really good one. Just adds the positive healing modifier. 7. Ooh, this is about as good as it gets. A personal space guaranteed modifier in addition to another random positive with a random negative. And 8. I realize this is a bit of counting with iskall today, but that's not that great. Double negative for extended. Yeah, that's not great. Now next up, I'm going to craft my very first catalyst decryption table. Here we go. And look at it. It looks absolutely amazing. I love this model. Now this thing is super important because what it is a way to store catalysts and to decrypt them. Decryption. It sounds more difficult than it is. All it does is that it will show you what positive modifier and negative modifier is applied on a specific crystal. If I take these two crystals and put the first one in, I can see that this one is going to add personal space, silent and crowded. A little bit ironic, considering personal space lowers the amount of mobs and so does silent, but crowded adds mobs. So that's a really bad combination with this crystal. However, if I put another crystal in, see how it changes. Now it's personal space, easy and daycare. And unfortunately, all of these modifiers are pretty bad with these two crystals. But the good thing is that they could be superb with another crystal. Now I don't remember if I've shown you this before, but with all the modifiers that I don't want, I can easily reroll them using a perfect election right. I do lose a catalyst from this, but I mean, I'll probably never use these anyway, so that's not very good either. I think I'm gonna reroll that again, and yeah, that's decent. Then I have one that doesn't really do much. It does add easy, which I suppose is not terrible. I feel like I do want to craft up a few more. Get lucky. Ooh, 35. Not bad. 2 more. Yes, 2 more I can do. And it's not great either. Simple is lowering difficulty by 20 instead of 10. So that's actually an upgraded one from the easy one. And I think I'm going to re-roll both of these. Come on, we want random positive. It's a random negative. One more re-roll. Come on. Yes. So now I can put that there, and on this crystal it adds Journey, which is a modifier that increases the chance of finding an artifact. These things that are essentially the goal of the entire Vault Hunters. So that's not bad. I believe it increases it with 15%. It's the first tier of artifact modifiers. What about my second crystal? Luckier. Ooh, that gives +2 luck. Rotten just removes the ability to eat vault fruit, like kiwis that extends the time inside the vault, which I'm not eating anyway, so that's actually a really good combination. And I guess to celebrate my new catalyst table, let's combine these two, Luckier and Rotten. Now the cool thing is that every time I apply a catalyst, this crystal gets its seed re-rolled, so that these catalysts will now show different things. Aha! Plentiful! Which, together with Luckier, isn't really ideal. I would love to get a gilded modifier, so I can re-roll it again by adding my healing catalyst, which I'm gonna do. And now Optimistic. Ooh, that adds 5 minutes to the vault. Still withering here, and personal space is always going to be a thing. I think this is a pretty good addition, actually. And besides, it will re-roll these two modifiers or these two catalysts once again, so yes. And 5 more minutes in the vault is actually super good. This crystal is really getting up there now. Let's see if I can get lucky. I would love to see Gilded. Oh, Gilded, but challenging. Challenging adds 60 levels to the vault, meaning if I would run that at level 40, it would be a level 100 vault in terms of difficulty. That is quite scary. Now, it does have personal space, so I won't have any mob spawning around me. The only mob spawning would be from spawners. But they're gonna hurt. They're gonna hurt a lot. What is it they say? No pain, no gain. This is probably a mistake, but I'm gonna do it. Plus 60 vault difficulty. Oh! That is very scary. I've got a pretty interesting crystal. I mean, there are a lot more modifiers that would be great for this. For example, Safe Zone. But it is a pretty interesting one. And I should say, whenever you've added a catalyst, you cannot get a random modifier on that crystal when you enter the vault. Meaning this would be the modifiers I'd actually get. I may or may not run this crystal as it is. For now, I'm gonna put it on the pedestal. Catalysts are a really big part of Vault Hunters, and I'm really happy about this little recipe change, making them more available early on in the playthrough. Another big change in this patch is that Tier 2 random modifiers can now appear on vaults from level 25 upwards. Tier 2 as in an upgraded gilded one called Horde, giving even more gilded chests, and an upgraded Plentiful called Rich, giving even more ores inside the vault, as well as Simple and upgraded Easy modifier, Optimistic and upgraded Extended modifier, etc, etc, etc. And another very big change in this patch that has been requested by you guys, specifically my comment field, is co-op crystals. In this patch, we are removing co-op crystals, which is the opposite from what you have asked, but we are removing co-op as a label on the crystal because we're making every single crystal able to be run in co-op with your friends. There are a lot of changes in this patch, but I have to start getting ready for the Mega Day, so I guess we'll get to it as we get to it. Maybe that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. What I mean is, whenever I come across something that we have changed, I'll talk about it. Now, time for Mega Day crafting. It's montage time. Here is 2 hours and 48 minutes in 1 minute and 22 seconds. With some happy music. Hello! ASMR? I love certain Minecraft sounds. And I think we can all agree that this is one of the best ones. But my biggest happiness with making these crystals wasn't the sounds, it was that I destroyed, in form of voiding for crystal, over 5,000 diorite, which I effectively dug out from my mines, and yeah, it's... oh, and then there's diorite right at the entrance, but there's a lot less diorite down here now. Ah, the little things. It is really fun to craft crystals in Vault Hunters, but I feel like some of the things are really getting up there now, like gunpowder and feathers. I'm starting to get to the point where I do need to think about farms. I think my next mod unlock in this series may very well be create, because this just enables so many cool farms and contraptions and things like that, and it's a really good mod and fun mod to just play around with. And maybe I will get enough knowledge for that during the Mega Day. I need 4 knowledge stars. Anyway, I do still have 1 catalyst that has a random positive roll, so I think maybe I should just go through all of these crystals that I made and have a look if I hit anything spectacular. Because some modifiers are super rare, but super, super good. Some modifiers that we haven't even seen in this world yet. So it's always good. It's always good to have a quick check. Extended, safe zone, easy, lucky, extended, healing, speedy, simple, journey, silent, and personal space. Nope, no mega hits there. Now I just want more catalysts and more beniatite. I do really love that recipe change. It just enables more catalysts and more fun early in the playthrough. I think I'm gonna extend the Dank family, because I have got a healthy amount of Vutodai, and this will be 16, which I think is a good investment. Because while I was crafting up crystals, I realized that I have exactly 9 items that are quite frequently dropped inside the vault. that I don't currently store in a dank, so usually I just shove these back in a chest, but string and slime balls and gunpowder are all things that I farmed today while completing the crystals. Now for the name. Kenny? Yes. And nice. Kenny is the man of the family who carries the trash and rubbish. But that ought to help out a little bit more with the looting. And speaking about looting, I want to do just that. Loot. And besides, I haven't tried to run a vault yet with my luck modified chest plate. Nor with my backpack, actually. And this time I'm not going to forget magnets. This is a pretty spicy crystal, but running a random one gives me a chance at a tier 2 modifier for free. And besides, I could get that one even better. I'm gonna go with a random one. Lucky! I mean, it's not a tier 2 modifier, but I'll take it. And an obelisk. Oh, six obelisks in this vault. I'm mostly here to loot though, and this tree is actually pretty good for looting. I wonder if I can start throwing things out in general. Maybe even breaking the chests now. Wonder if most of the stuff gets picked up. No, there's still there's still a bunch of rubbish. Kenny is just not rubbishy enough, but that is a faster way of looting for sure. And with the lucky modifier plus my chest plate, I do get 2 extra rolls per chest. Oh my, there's still a lot of things that I'm not sorting through. Ooh, a city room. Don't mind if I do. Oh, that's a netherite block. What? That's fantastic. I see an obelisk. Ooh, Tenos. And 5,000 mobs. I think I have to be a little bit creative here. Stupid spider! Spiders are just too tanky. Why are there so many mobs here? Like I said, I think I do have to be a little bit creative to complete this. But building myself a house. Brilliant. Ooh, a favor. Sofa time. Hello! Favors are an important progressive part of the game. And to explain them, I have to remind you that there are 4 vault gods. Velara, the green one, Tenos, the blue one, Wendar, the yellow, and Gandalf, the grey... No, I'm just kidding. Idona, the red. Every vault god has an idol attached to them. Hello! This is a Wendar idol. And inside the vault, they each have an altar. You've seen me complete them many times. Idona requires you to kill mobs, Tenos requires you to donate experience, Wendar takes vault time away from you, and Velara requires you to sacrifice health. Upon completing them, you can, at a very low chance, get a favor. That chance is higher if you're wearing an idol of the type that you're doing an altar for. This one would be good to hold for doing a Wendar altar. A favor is a positive stat, and they're available in the stat screen. I'm currently -1 with Velara, +2 with Tenos, +1 with Wendar, and -2 with Idona. Confusing? Well, not really. The way it works is, whenever you get 4 or more positive favors, you have a high chance of getting a bonus effect when entering the vault. Every vault god has different bonus selections, and there is a flip side. Whenever you get -4 with a vault god, you have a chance of getting a penalty when entering a vault. And to give you an example, a positive favor from Wendar gives you extra time inside the vault, while a negative favor from Idona may increase the damage of the mobs inside the vault. Now luckily, I'm nowhere near... Look at my little character. How I'm sitting. We gotta bend them knees, iskall. Bend them knees. Anyway, as I was gonna say, luckily I'm nowhere near +or -4. It's a balancing game. It's a game of balance. Now, if you want to learn more about this, I recommend checking out our webpage, which I actually haven't told you about in this series, but it has a lot of information on vault gear and vault gods, etc, etc, etc. Check out vaulthunters.gg. It's a very cool place. Talking about cool place, time to get back into the vault. And... I've been very lucky with obelisks in this vault. That's my 6th one already. I'm not going to do that just yet because I'm here to loot. And I don't alter is always a good thing, specifically with this many mobs spawning. Nay! Rejuvenating Cloud is great, but it's not very common that it triggers when it's Rejuvenate Cloud 1. Oh, I'm done. Please just let me loot. Oh, this is bad. Oh, an aquarium. Maybe I can get lucky and find a bomb ignite. Oh, and this room is so much easier to loot with a Paxel. Last fish. No bomb ignite. Oh, another sewers. That is a great find. This sewers kind of sucked. That's obelisk number 8. And this room actually looks pretty good to fight in. Not finding a whole bunch of spawners. And considering that I am, as per usual, a little bit lost at the moment. That may be my exit. But just a little bit of greed. 3 minutes remaining. And another obelisk. However, that was not what I was looking for. And this room is not very good to loot. What about that room? No. Okay, boss time it is. Ah, perfect healing cloud. Another thing that we are working in this patch, told you I would tell you about it when it's relevant. Ouch. Another thing we're reworking in this patch is Rampage Shaman, the ability I use. Ooh, perfect. The ability I use to kill bosses. However, that's currently not finalized, so I'm actually using the old Shaman, which is very powerful. With that said though, here we go. I think I'm going to switch my idol immediately. Shaman on, and oh, it's Boogeyman, that's perfect. Get all the hits on him. He should go down fast. No! Oh, he's going down. He's going down. Yes. Shaman is a poison skill that is super strong against bosses, making boss fights very simple. But as I said, it will be rebalanced in this patch. Let's see how I did. A little bit of ore refill, a new pile of Benutite will be started. Catalyst fragments, star essence and vault diamonds in healthy amounts. A lot of diamonds actually. A healthy amount of gems, some juicy burger pieces, 38 relic booster packs and 20 mystery boxes. Ooh, a new relic. Unfortunately also in a new set. No Picarang. A new pair of Elytra though. And look at what I just found out you can do. That's an enchanted book on the floor. Can I stack them? Oh! What? That's amazing! I don't even know what mod does this, but I love it. Anyway, back to the loot. The big question is, of course, if Kenny was useful. And yep, even though I forgot to lock the slots, that's quite a healthy amount of trash. Good job, Kenny. Oh, and the idol didn't get anything superb. I don't know if it was Withering or Weakening Cloud. Did get 2 new statues and 2 new traders. Tubbo and Pete. And Tubbo is selling bronze for diamonds. He's a greedy boy. And Mookie Tanuki pooping concrete. And Goody pooping bricks. Oh, bricks is actually fantastic. That is such a pain to make whenever it appears in the altar. Got a healthy amount of vault gear as well. Looks like everything is scrappy plus. Yep. Ooh, an Idona idol. They can have leech if I get lucky. Not terrible. Awful. Garbage. Garbage. And 5 armor. Ooh. I mean, it doesn't have the +4 health, which is what makes this hat really good. But it does have 2 levels. This may be my next upgrade. I may actually invest a Vutax crystal into it. Also, why is there a zombie? Oh my goodness! What is this? What about my Megaton? This must be a raid. This might be one of them raids. The fort is standing strong though. Yeah, you cannot get through. Why are they so... They're like super zombies, super angry. Give me all of that rotten flesh, actually. Kill you with my sword. Get the looting on there. Yeah, this fort is simply too powerful for you zombies. Get away from here. This is supposed to be a quiet and nice place. Oh, right. I was supposed to make a Vutax crystal. If I can get a health roll on that helmet, it would be a massive upgrade. Here goes. Another armor roll. Oh, that's also very good. That's also very, very good. I'm gonna make another one. It's maybe a little bit of a waste considering it's a common helmet, but I could get a health roll and that would be fantastic. Here we go. Durability. I mean, it will last longer, and that's good stuff. And honestly, 6 armor. I think I will be using Rusty Hat of Hearts until it dies, but I may not repair it again. 2 more armor is quite a bit of an upgrade in terms of damage reduction. And this thing this thing is actually a pure upgrade. This is the scrappy version of the same helmet. Yep. That's very, very random. I mean, there are 50 different modeled helmets to get, and I happen to get the one that's a direct upgrade. It looks really cool though. Anyway, boss crate. Artifact? Nope. Pretty bad boss crate in general, to be fair. A scrappy axe and a scrappy pair of boots. And I have really good boots. Yeah, these are just garbage. Boss crates do get better, but early game they're pretty garbage. And yes, I am still considering myself being very early game. There is a lot to Vault Hunters. I think the best thing with that boss crate was the crate itself, because now I can fill that little gap that I created earlier. Oh, I just realized that I took a crystal, didn't I? And it would be very, very annoying to start my Mega Day tomorrow with 1 missing crystal. So, is that doable? Oh, it's a turtle egg. I know that I have none left. And that's a lot of dirt, but I think this is fine. 947. I may have to destroy some terrain. Of course not near the fort, though. I mean, I'm not an animal. 4,000 dirt is a lot of dirt. But done. Now I wonder if I can be lazy and craft a turtle egg. Yes. Sorry, Larimar. You didn't become knowledge. You became an egg. Redstone and pumpkin. Twerker is great. There you go. And crystal replaced. I should check it real quick here. Safe zone and crowded. Okay, nice. Now with that, I am almost ready for the Mega Day. I'm gonna have to brew up some potions, but I am out of video time for today, so that's gonna do it. I really do hope that you have enjoyed it, and I really do hope that if you can, you join me tomorrow for the Mega Day. Twitch.tv/iskall85. The link will be in the description. At 9 o'clock. I said that earlier, didn't I? It's been a long day. Crafting crystals does take some time. But, as I said, I really do hope that you have enjoyed it. If you did, do hit the like button down below. And if you're brand new, consider subscribing. Because here, on this here channel, you get to listen to possibly the most satisfying sound in Minecraft. It's just so good. Anyway, thanks for watching. And I'll see you in the next episode.